Now this little boy is just among them all, and he is swept up with what Jesus is saying, with the stories that Jesus tells, the wisdom that comes from those lips, from the look on his face of utter kindness. And he sees the miracles that Jesus did that day. And his life is changed. At that young age, his life is changed. But then he realizes that the sun is getting low in the sky. And sadly, he knows he's going to have to break away and go home. And just as he's casting around to pick up his food, which he hasn't touched, and get ready to go home, Jesus says, we've got to feed these people. Has anybody got any food? Now you can imagine, we've all seen small children in class, and his hand goes up and he's really keen, he's really enthusiastic. I've got some, I've got some. And then he realizes that he is the only one who's put his hand up. He's the only one in that crowd. And now somebody's laughing at him because he's just a kid. And it's worse than that because he's only got a few loaves and a few fishes. What good's that going to do? And this little chap has now got a bit pink and a bit embarrassed, and he wishes he hadn't pushed himself forward. But he musters all his courage together, and he goes forward and he gives everything to God. Which leads us back to this little box, which, as I said, is full of ash. Now the thing is, most of our lives are full of ash, or what we perceive as ash. We've had words spoken over us that come from the world and get poured over our heads. You're too stupid, you're too clever, you're too white, you're too black, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too old, you're too young. All of them which condemn us and leave us feeling that we have nothing that we can do for God. But the point is that when you go forward like that little boy and you hand everything over to God, trusting him that it will be good enough for him, he will do miracles with you, over you, and through you that will set your life on fire. Thank you.